So Gail, starting from Grants Pass, getting on this amazing national stage, tell me a little bit about your musical journey. Like, has music always been part of your life?
Yes, my music has always been a part of my life because I started singing. My mom said I started singing when I came out of the womb. I think that was called screaming, but nonetheless, my dad was a musician, and he was courted by some big opportunities when he was in his 30s. And I just came up with a really talented family. My sister and I used to sing around my dad playing Gretsch guitar just in our house in Grants Pass. And one thing led to the other. I took it on seriously, and that's where it all started. I went to Los Angeles, started singing there. I was singing blues music, and then I moved to Washington, D.C., and started two of my own bands, blues and Western swing. And then theater found me, and off I went touring the North American continent as Patsy Cline with the big show called A Closer Walk with Patsy Cline. In fact, one of my first road gigs back in the day was at the Brit Festival. So I played the Brit Festival with that show, and what a thrill to have my childhood friends in the audience, and even thrilling last night on television to see some of those same people on the screen with me then too. So my first little band out of high school was on there with me last night. So just so exciting. But one thing has just led to the other, and I've never been one to shy away from trying to make things happen. And even though I may be the older than average contestant, I thought, why the heck not try? I'll just go ahead and audition and see if anything happens. And by gum, it did. So here we are.
Yeah, and speaking of your age and your experience, you are, if I'm not mistaken, like to date the oldest contestant. We'll say the
Yes,
most
ma'am.
experienced contestant. Do you feel like that gives you like an advantage in the competition?
Well, I think the advantage comes from the fact that there weren't a lot of curveballs thrown my way. I don't get too exceptionally nervous in any situation, really. I've sung, national anthems at ball games for the Toronto Blue Jays, the Kansas City Chiefs, on and on. So I've been in front of big audiences, but never have I been on a camera like that for millions of people. So that was new to me and exciting and fun. I love all the lights. I love all the production. And but I just feel as though the experiences that I've had for all these years helped me to confidently step on that stage for that audition, and I wasn't too scared of it. It was nerve-wracking, I'll admit, but I think that's really where the experience came in.
Yeah. I mean, you're on this incredible national stage, like you said. What was going through your head while this was happening?
I was excited, just totally excited, just for the opportunity to be able to do my thing in front of audiences beyond those that know me so well already. There's really been nothing like it. And I must compliment the people at The Voice from the beginning to where I'm at now. Has just been a flawless, seamless opportunity, experience. Everybody's so positive. The fellow contestants have been so wonderful. Our season is just really supportive of each other. And that has been just pleasant because sometimes in show business, it's very cutthroat and very competitive to the extent that it's not a fun thing to be involved with, but this has not felt like this. This has been a great experience from day one, and I'm just so thrilled to be here.
So you're on Team Snoop. That's super cool. He came in last minute with that Hail Mary, and that was just so iconic. And he's such an iconic performer. Um,
Oh,
what do you feel like you have to gain from that collaboration, from getting to work with him?
well, it totally steps out of my realm of what I know. The
Mhm.
obvious choice for me out of all these years, not only from the type of music that I sing or the circles that I've been in, but just the age and the fact that it's a woman. Most people expected, having been given the choice, it would be Reba. But I got the most unlikely person for my personal experiences and from the past, the kind of music I do, to turn for me and save the day. And I couldn't be happier, to be honest about it. I think it couldn't have gone down any better for me. I really loved the fact the decision was made, and Snoop is loved by the entire world.
You gave us this beautiful rendition of If It Hadn't Been for Love. What drove you to choose that song?
Well, I'm a huge Steel Drivers fan. That's the group that recorded it, but the lead vocalist there is Chris Stapleton. I love his husky type singing. I don't have that kind of a husky voice, but I have that kind of a soul feeling.
Mhm.
And I felt as though that song would give me an opportunity to feel. Thank you, Southern Oregon. Thank you, hometown. Just I'm very, very blessed and very excited.
Well, this has been wonderful, Gail. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Real quick before I let you go,